Gideon, we got George in place. We got you in place in front of the computer. Let's see how strong George is, or show me how this works.
Well, basically I have George, all his profile for the last 6 months that he's doing exercise on this machine, on this little floppy disk.
That's what it boils down to. Is that all there is, huh?
Yeah, and he can live with that the rest of his life. Okay. Maybe his children, after he's gone, always will be able to check how strong...
Poor George, I knew him when. Right, okay.
You insert actually the floppy disk in here, and everything is going on from there. However, I'll put it in a manual mode, so we'll be able to go step by step now.
Okay.
So I just push here one key, and the computer will tell me that he has no diskette in this case because I'm on a manual mode. And then the computer will ask me, well, which exercise you want to do. You can have a lot of exercises here. Like on this machine, which is one of many, you can do bench press, and you can do sitting press, and you can do curl. Well, let's start with which exercise, George? Sitting press?
Sitting press, sure.
Okay, so if I select the sitting press, which is number 2, you'll see the computer will ask me, well, how you want to exercise, to control the speed or the velocity, which is very important for athletes, because you want them to accelerate. Or to control the resistance, which is also very important. Maybe I want to put here 200 pounds, and here 150, and here I can put anything that I want.
You can't do them both at the same time?
Oh, I can.
Oh, okay.
Also, it will interact with each other.
All right.
Or I can assign him amount of work, foot pounds. Let's say if you want to do an aerobic type of exercise or endurance type of exercise, I can simulate a marathon running on that. Well, he will never sustain that. Or I can run a fatigue exercise. Well, let's select first the variable velocity, which is number 1, and the computer will ask me, well, at what velocity? Well, I can start at 25 degrees per second, going to 15 degrees per second, and then I'll give him 6 repetitions, and his range of motion 16. Well, ready, George? Put it in a comfortable position. I'll put here B for begin, and it will take about 4 seconds for everything to initialize here. And when you hear the tone, you will hear it in a second. Go as hard as you can. Go, George. All the way. You just did 87 pounds. Now you did 150 pounds. Keep going. 189 pounds. It's extremely soft.
That's cumulative.
No, it's not accumulative. Each one, but the work is accumulative.
I got you. Okay.
Okay, yes, another one. Okay, that's the last one. Okay, let's not move the blue one. Is the average force. The red one is the maximum force. So he kept the maximum relatively constant, but the blue one, he was the strongest at the 3rd repetition. He started fatiguing a little bit.
He was pretty even though, 4, 5,
Pretty
6.
even, yes, pretty even. Now if we look on a force curve, we see strong in the beginning, that's when the arms here, weaker in the sticking point, which is the mid-range, and he's strong again in the end. So he's a little bit imbalanced here. Let's say that I want to make him strong where he is weak.
George was in such good shape.